viewers, it's Bobby from Big Dog Society. Hiya! And welcome to the first ever podcast, or as I'm calling it, a Bobcast. That's because I'm called Bob. Well, yeah, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have said, oh, it's Bob from Big Dog Society, would I? That'd be right stupid. And cast. I don't know why they call it a cast, really. The only cast I know is the thing you do in fishing. Don't get fishing me. Why the bloody hell do you want to sit on a bit of grass all day doing now? I mean, if I'm sat on a bit of grass with my rod in my hand, it's because I'm looking at big dogs down park. I was down park the other day, looking for big dogs, and I got talking to this woman who had a Dalmatian. I love Dalmatians, mate. Aren't they ace? They're all dead big and spotty. Bit like our Papa's bum. Right disappointed with that film, though, you know. 101 Dalmatians. 99 of them were bloody puppies. I like babies' puppies. Bloody useless. Isn't it funny how my three favourite things rhyme? I love Dalmatians, I love Alsatians, I love Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation. We are a part of a Rhythm Nation. I love that Janet Jackson. Isn't she ace? Much better than a brother. I mean, all the fuss they made when he died. I thought pop stars were supposed to die in drug overdoses. If he lived round here, he'd have died when somebody firebombed his house. Yeah, Janet Jackson's much better. What have you done for me lately? I'll tell you what I've bloody done. I've bloody followed you around park picking up dog shit that you left. Not that I mind, you know, I keep it in jars in shed. So, when I was talking to a woman with Dalmatian down park, a son came over. I'd say he was about 4 or 5. It's right hard to tell with them midgets, isn't it? So I asked the mum, I said, how old's your little lad? She said, oh, he'll be 6 next May. 6 next May? What do I want to know how old he is in future for? I'm not Marty fucking McFly, am I? When I ask a question, I don't expect to have to do maths. Anyway, a son said to me, here, mister, what happens to dogs when they die? Which I thought was quite an interesting question. But I thought more of an interesting question was, why would you have such a big dog like a Dalmatian with such a little kid? Get rid of fucking kid, you could have 2 big dogs. Well, obviously, good dogs go to heaven, you know, like Digby, biggest dog in the world, Lassie, Rin Tin Tin, which is right a stupid name for a dog, but it's an Alsatian, so, you know, we'll let him off. And, you know, bad dogs go to hell. I don't mean, you know, when your dog licks its testicles and then licks your face. That's not being a bad dog, really, is it? Even though you might shout bad dog. Some people actually quite like it. Now, I'm not saying I'm one, although I'm not saying I'm not one either. But, you know, bad dogs, I mean like Hitler's dog. Now, I'm not saying that Blondie, that was named as Hitler's dog, I'm a dog expert, as you know, was, you know, responsible for the genocide of millions and millions of people. But I bet when Hitler was pointing at plans of Auschwitz, Blondie licked his hands a couple of times. Bad dog. And if I do die and there's no dogs in heaven, I'm going to be having a word with that God. I am. I'll show you how the conversation will go. Here, God, how come there's no dogs in heaven?
I just haven't got round to it yet.
What do you mean you haven't got round to it yet? Oh God, it's not that bloody hard, is it? Once you said let there be light, and there was light, just like that. You can't say let there be dogs in heaven, and there will be dogs in heaven.
I know, but it's my day off today.
Bloody hell, God. You're a bit of a slacker, aren't you? And while we're on the subject of me asking you questions, why does heaven smell like bacon?
Everybody loves the smell of bacon. Even those puffy vegetarians. Oh, I don't like little animals being hurt, but I like to sneak his bacon butty when nobody's looking. Fucking vegetarians. I didn't create them. Bloody Holy Spirit did on my day off.
Well, the Jews don't.
Ho, 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 silly man. Jews don't get into heaven.
So, it turns out God's a bit racist and doggist. Now, don't do what I do and get doggist confused with dogging. Well, I didn't know what dogging was. I saw an advert on Tinternet because I was looking at, you know, where to go and have a look at big dogs. And it said, come down park and enjoy some dogging. Well, there was no big dogs there. Unless by big dogs you mean fat slags, and there was loads of them. So, in conclusion, dogs should be allowed into heaven, God's a little bit racist, and Janet Jackson's ace. If you see my little brother, tell him he's left his wasp-eating spoon here. I'll see you soon. I'm off to the shed for a bit. Oh, before I go, if there's anything you want me to discuss in podcasts, or Bobcasts as I call them, because I'm Bob from Big Dog Society, I think we've cleared that up, haven't we? Just, well, I don't know, how you get in touch with me really? Probably on Tinternet, just like this. I think it's like, isn't it, or lick. No, I don't think you lick things on Facebook, do you? If you lick this on Facebook, then I'll get back to you. Alright then, off to the shed for a bit. See you later. Bye.